Beautiful. Good lift for Lydia Valentin.
Girls work out now. They do more than just sitting on the floor playing with resistance bands or doing air donkey kicks or whatever. Girls lift. Since the early 2010s, CrossFit has done a good job of getting women to interact with barbells, and much of that has spilled over into other strength sports like powerlifting and strongman. But Olympic weightlifting, ever the dark horse of the iron game, is proving to be something of a sleeper hit in the female fitness world. Although weightlifting does have a small but devoted following, a potential high financial cost, and other perceived barriers to entry, the sport has nonetheless continued to grow in popularity among girls and women of all ages. It's not uncommon for many weightlifting gyms to have a lion's share of female members, and there are good reasons for that. Weightlifting has a few things going for it that are winning the hearts and minds of the female athlete. For one, there's a certain elegance to the sport that, frankly, you won't find in a Globo gym or most powerlifting dungeons. The movements themselves are fluid, acrobatic, and precise, traits also found in sports like gymnastics, track and field, or even some performance art. Brutish, blood vessel popping exertion isn't the secret ingredient to success on a weightlifting platform. On a more superficial level, a big benefit for women is that weightlifters who practice diligently tend to have fantastic physiques. The demands of the sport itself develop these areas. There's no need to strap yourself to a cable machine and do kickbacks for an hour. It is worth pointing out that there are successful female weightlifters of all shapes and sizes, but most girls who put some time into the sport come out lean and mean in all the right places. Both of these things are exemplified in the many strong female role models in weightlifting. Successful athletes in this sport come from all walks of life, and they exhibit the kind of poise and presence that anyone could look up to. Lifters like Maddie Rogers and Jenny Arthur of the USA, Lydia Valentin of Spain, Rebecca Koha of Latvia serve as fantastic figures to admire not only for their world-class feats of strength, but as proof that women can climb just as high as men in a historically male-dominated sport. Here's what Maddie Rogers, the most dominant female weightlifter in American history and one of the country's most successful strength athletes of all time, has to say about it. Nothing about the sport drew me in as a woman. I picked the sport because I liked it, and never once thought about which gender it most appealed to. I guess I would say that the most beneficial aspect of the sport for women is the different kind of confidence that being strong brings. It teaches women to be proud of themselves for things other than looks. However, I think the sport shouldn't be looked at as a male-female thing. Weightlifting is weightlifting. Since the 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney, when the sport was formally introduced to include both sexes, women like Maddie from all over the world have performed amazing feats of strength both on and off the platform. Female weightlifters continue to grow in popularity and adoration, and for good reason. Even though they are asked to perform the same tasks as their male counterparts, women do enter with certain unique challenges, and to find such staggering success in such a short period of time is nothing short of incredible. There are always the classic reasons to pick up a barbell. It helps with stress management, it teaches self-discipline, it provides an outlet when life gets tough. For those of you watching who already know the rush in picking up something that feels like the weight of the world, throwing it overhead, and standing up victorious, nothing I'm saying is new. But think about your girlfriends, wives, sisters, mothers, cousins, and friends. I'm sure they all want to look good and feel strong. Weightlifting might just be right for them. And to the women watching, I hope I've at least partially convinced you to give this wonderful sport a shot and join the growing ranks of girls who are changing the game.